I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come and look upon the heart and Akulakan, and bring Wraithguard, I have need of it. What a fool you are. How could you be so naive? There is no escape, no recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable, how sweet it is to be a god. All shall greet him as flesh or as dust. Welcome, Nerevar. Together we shall speak for the law and the land and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the empire from Morrowind. Welcome, moon and star, to this place where destiny is made. Very well, if you are impatient to begin, go ahead. You are the challenger here after all, so to you goes the courtesy of the first blow. I'm waiting. I believe we've said all there is to be said. Now only deeds can resolve this matter. It began here, it will end here. If by my crimes you mean the inevitable suffering and destruction caused by war, then I accept the burden of leadership. You have a noble spirit. I share the power I have from the heart to help free mortals from their ancient fears of the gods. Who knows what we might be capable of once we no longer fear death? Your goal is worthy, and I honor you for it. You are bold. I honor your independence. You are one to teach the gods their limits. I hope the bards will praise the glory of your death in song. I will continue to draw divine power from the heart and distribute it to my kin and followers. I will continue to broadcast divine power upon the blight winds so that it will touch each soul in Vardenfell and then more broadly across the waters to the rest of Morrowind and Tamriel. In time, every mortal in Tamriel shall feel the liberating contact with the divine. You have ability, special gifts you don't even understand. Serve me and I can help you master those gifts. That is bitter. The gods and fates are cruel. I served you faithfully once, Lord Nerevar, and you repaid me with death. I hope this time it will be you who pays for your faithlessness. What a world, perhaps we shall never know, but as I have sympathy for you and the melancholy fate of all mortals, I shall weep for your death. You will follow the model of the tribunal? That is a dull and unenterprising ambition. See what the tribunal have done. They've sacrificed the honor and dignity of the Dunmer race and handed over our ancient land to the mongrel dogs of the empire. You may mean well, but you lack vision, a noble ambition. And anyone who should make war upon the septums should be my friend. You are not worthy of the heart. A pity we cannot trust one another as allies. Come to me through fire and war, I welcome you. Strange, this outcome I did not foresee, that you would come unprepared. If you dare to defy the gods, take my hand. My first question is, are you really Nerevar reborn? Dagoth Ur welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend, but to this place where destiny is made, why have you come unprepared? Now that you have come to me here, there can be but one result. I considered offering to accept your oath of service. I thought we might once again be friends, comrades, brothers in arms. If you win, what do you plan to do with the power from the heart? Will you make yourself a god and establish a Thirchi? Or will you complete Akulakan and dispute control of Tamriel with the Septums? Or will you share the heart with your followers, as I have, and breed a new race of divine immortals? You might try to buy my trust by giving me Wraithguard, Keening, and Sunder. Many times I have considered offering to share this place with you. Is this how you honor the sixth house and the tribe unmourned? Come to me openly and not by stealth. Have you something more to say? If I had offered to let you join me, would you have surrendered Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to me to seal your oath? The sixth house will serve as the elite cadre of our movement. As cultists evolve through various stages of enlightenment, they will become, as suits their abilities, either holy warriors or priests. Their duty is to prepare themselves for service. Their joy and liberation is to enter even more deeply into the profound enlightenment of the divine dream world. When Morrowind is once again restored to its ancient glories, it will be time to consider whether the Dunmer should cultivate ambitions of empire. Akulakan will serve three purposes. I will free the Dunmer from the imperial yoke and cast down the false gods of the temple. It will serve as a sower and cultivator of the divine substance derived from the heart. I have no idea what happened to the Dwemer. I have been denied the opportunity to study Wraithguard, and I am not sure how much of Kagranak's lore was invented in his tools and how much in his own sorcery and mastery. It will be the champion of my armies, liberating first Vardenfell, then Morrowind, and then perhaps the rest of Tamriel. It will serve as the prominent banner and symbol of our cause, to defy the Empire, to liberate mortals from ancient superstitions, and to glorify our crusade against the gods. I have long studied Kagranak and have come to admire his wisdom and craft. Someday, after the campaigns of the Sixth House are secure, I hope to have time to dedicate to this mystery. Come, bring Wraithguard to the Heart Chamber. Together let us free the cursed false gods. Have you any parting words, or would you prefer to skip the speeches and get to our business? Until I see you better prepared, we have nothing to discuss. Then I salute you for your faithful service to your Lord, and I curse you and your emperors as my enemies, for your stealing and spoiling Morrowind and degrading the Dunmer race. Your death and humiliation will give me special pleasure. Since it hardly matters, let me assure you there are no guarantees that would help you once I had my hands on those tools. Pity I didn't try to bargain with you. It might have made things so much easier, but now we'll never know. Pity. It will all be decided here. The sixth house cannot be restored without war. Enlightenment cannot grow back without the risk of upsetting the tradition-bound and complacent herd. And the mongrel armies of the Empire cannot be expelled from Morrowind without bloodshed. As I have charity and compassion, I grieve, but our mission is just and noble. If you have final questions you would ask them now. I believe I will prevail. I cannot be sure, and I am vain enough that should I fall, I would wish to be remembered in my own words. I have final questions I would ask you if you would answer. I offer you no deals. But I have won this place and power by right of conquest, by right of daring and enterprise. I will not risk it to cunning and deceit. If you are my enemy, I cannot trust you, and even if you are not my enemy, I cannot let you live. This is the place of destiny, and destiny may only be shaped by the holder of Kagranak's tools. I do not know what you think to accomplish, but raise your hand against me and I shall destroy you. I will lead them out of their ancient superstitions and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine. Oh, please, Nerevar, spare me. Well, perhaps there may be surprises in store for me yet, or perhaps you obscure your plans on principle, or perhaps you are an instinctive bluffer. No matter. You are a stubborn thing, Nerevar. This is the end, the bitter, bitter end. To seal the oath of alliance, you shall give me Wraithguard. Farewell, sweet Nerevar, better luck on your next incarnation. I am glad that this time you did not come unprepared. This is getting tiresome. Thank you for the forthright response, and now if you have any questions, ask them. Damn this thing. Ha 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 ha, oh dear me, forgive me, but I'm enjoying this. I surrender, ha 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 ha.